Oh, I'm tired. What's up, Aiden? Ooh. Whew. Tired. What you up to, man? First one on. How you been, bro? You been good? Sounds fun, bro. I have... Oh, no. Tired. Tired, but it's only 7 o'clock, too. Feels so much later. I'm just chillaxing right now, man. Just try not to overthink. Today's been alright. How you doing, man? So you just playing? What are you playing? Ooh. Seems like there's a delay or something, man, and it takes you guys forever to answer. Oh, WWE? Fun. I don't know how... Oh, yeah, WWE. This WWF. Who's Bert Tiller? I don't think I've ever met you. Niles? 7 o'clock here, and I'm exhausted. Oh, it's the third time I yawn already. Oh, Lord have mercy. What's everybody up to? Everybody good? I'm Rey Mysterio. Yeah, I used to like Rey Mysterio. He's pretty cool. Ivy, what's up, Ivy? What are you guys up to? Still not a lot of people want to talk. I'm just chillaxing, bro. What to... Oh, God, yawn again, bro. I'm tired of yawning. Let me put some joggers on. I want to be more comfortable. Oh. What the heck is this? It's weird. What's up, Hannah? What's up? What are you up to? What's up, Emma? Yo, brother. What's up? What's up, Rick? What's everybody up to? Y'all good? We got Emma, we got Rick, we got Ivy, we got Aiden. I don't know if Aiden left already. But what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Well, I helped this youth pastor move some this oven from somebody's house. Oh my God. It was in their house, but we went and grabbed it and it was disgusting. It was like I didn't understand. And it didn't even have a door to it or nothing. Josh, do you know Livy as in Livy live? No, I don't know who you're talking about. Lizzie, I never heard of her. I don't really watch YouTube that much, to be quite honest. But I don't know why is that your channel? Take the hand. What? You just said take the hand. What does take the hand mean? Hey, y'all like the channel, at least.
With your ascension.
If you're new, sub. You just said take the hand. What does take the hand mean? Dude, your account was made 1 month ago. That's suspect. Hey, y'all like the channel. That's very suspect. The hell you got a channel that's literally 1 month old? You just said take the hand. What does take the hand? Rick, you made your account 10 days ago? 1 month ago. That's suspect. Wow, that's another suspect. What is wrong with you guys with these new accounts? Emma, is that you or is that your husband on here? I see you and your husband. You guys make a good couple. At least you guys look like a good couple. Should put more content together up. What does YouTube got to do with a device? YouTube is not a device, Ivy. Just to let you know. YouTube, you take whatever phone you have on a device and you log into any device you have. So that makes no sense saying, oh, I got a new device. What does a new device have to do with your YouTube? I'm just going to tell you right now, it has nothing to do with your YouTube at all. At all. So, I mean, I can have 100 devices and I can be logged in on my own account. I don't need a new account just because I got a new device. That makes no sense at all. Yeah, and here, let me help you out. I'm going to help you out. Deuces. The fudge out of here. You just got caught on a freaking lie. You literally just got caught on a lie. You make an account a month ago, then you turn around and you say, oh, that's because I got a new device. Like, were you just born yesterday? Like, the most dumbest person would know that you get a new device, you still have your old account. So if that's your excuse, then it sounds like you got something to hide. If you got something to hide, deuces. The hell do I want somebody that can't even tell the damn truth? And then they get busted in their lie, and shit, they go, bye. No. Yeah, no, farewell. Okay? Because, deuces to you. Because, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Oh, why do you have a new device? Why is your thing, a month old? Oh, I got a new device. Bro, you're the biggest idiot I've ever heard from. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard anybody say. And then when you ask them that, wow, how can you get any dumber by saying something like that? Then you come up with, okay, bye. Yeah, you got that right. Farewell. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I got a new device. What does a new device got to do about logging into your account? You know, the dummy would have been smart enough to think about their lie before they say it. Then they would have probably just said, oh, I couldn't remember my passcode to my other phone, so I just made a new account. Maybe that would have been a little bit better, but when you don't even know your own lies and you can't tell a proper lie, and then you want me to sit there and believe your dumbness, then, bro, you don't deserve to be on this channel. Isn't that what I just said, Rick? I literally just said that, and you just literally copied exactly what I just said. You literally just copied exactly what I just said. I just said, hey, well, at least come up with a better lie, and then Rick comes up with his. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people that have to hide their face and can't put their name up. Like, I just got rid of War. War does not want to show his face, and he wants to make up lies of who he is. And then he comes right back as people that he knows been in my channel before. So he came up with Tony. Then he changed it to Grand Theft Auto, something else. And then now, you know, bro, who knows if that's even you too. I don't even care, to be quite honest. I'm so tired of dealing with people like that. I just don't get it. I don't get people. Like, people just aren't what they use. I guess they just don't know how to have any morals. Like, yeah. Like, you guys gotta have morals, man. I don't get it. A lot of people with their new profiles, and then they don't want to even put their own picture up. And then I always bust them at one time. It's not like they're gonna last long. So it's like, why do you even try? I don't even understand. Like, why would they even try? At the end of it, I'm gonna find out who the hell you are, one way or another. You're gonna slip up and say something stupid. They always do. They always end up slipping up and saying something dumb, which puts them right in the limelight. So we'll see how long you last, Rick. I don't know what's going on with a lot of you guys, but it's crazy. Like, why would you want to talk to anybody anyways if you can't show your own picture? Like, why do you want to talk to me and be a part of my life if you can't even show your own picture of who you are? Like, you see who I am. I ain't hiding behind no damn letter. You know what I'm saying? If you want to communicate, like Alicia, she shows her picture. JV, he shows his picture. Mama Latina, she shows her picture. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, everybody could show their picture, but a few people that don't want to show their picture, and it's because a lot of times they're children, young kids, or there's somebody that there's a reason why they're hiding their face. Like, I don't get it. I don't care if you're old, fat, ugly as hell, have 3 damn chins. I don't care. I respect the person that shows themselves more than the person that hides. Because a person that hides, like, that's, what are you going to do? Hide in life? You're going to hide behind a letter? No. You're going to have to go in real life and talk to real people. How can people get honest with you and be real with you when you can't even be real with them? That makes no sense to me. I only keep a certain people in my circle anyway, so anybody that wants to be a part of that circle is going to have to show who they are. I ain't letting letters be in my circle. You can watch me all you want. You can be a spectator. You're just not going to be part of the circle until you can reveal who the hell you are. Like War. He was so scared to show who he was, he ran off. I mean, we had to throw him off. And then what does he do? He'll come back as another fake account and try to be somebody else that he ain't. Just why? If you're not wanted, why would you want to be here? I don't get it. And nobody if they don't want you here, then just leave. Go find somewhere else where somebody will want you, where you could be as fake as you want and they'll enjoy it. You know? There's other people that wouldn't mind. I just don't understand why fake people are so damn fake. Like, you're going to stay lonely for the rest of your damn life. And I don't feel bad for you. I don't. I would have been more respectful of you if you just come out and show who you are. Not hide behind a letter. You got to hide behind a letter, then obviously nobody wants to get to know who you are anyways then. Like, why would they? Like, oh, hey, the letter R is the most coolest thing in the whole wide world. Man, I'd rather have a letter R on my picture than my own picture. Bro, you must be one ugly-ass dude if you rather pick a damn R over your damn picture. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Like, now unless if you're just searching on YouTube, you're in YouTube land, and you want to watch YouTubes, then why are you on lives, though? Because live is a whole nother, it's an interaction. It's not just watching somebody. You know, it's an interaction. You interact with people. You talk to people. Like, how can anybody be serious with you when they don't even know who you are? A lot of them, I don't even ask their names when they didn't got pictures, so point blank, I don't give a shit. I'll talk to myself rather than talk to somebody with no picture. I ain't even lying. I'd rather talk to myself. I got a better conversation with myself than talking to somebody that's hiding shit. You gotta hide something, and you shouldn't be on my channel. That's just the truth. I'm just a brutally honest person. Yeah, I'm just being honest, bro. I mean, I'm just being honest. Sometimes people don't like my honesty, but I'm just going to be honest regardless because that's just who I am. I don't walk around and do fake, and I've been dealing with too many trolls, too many people faking, like War. Man, you know how many times? It's been so many times that boy has keep coming back. He'll make up a fake account and still be on, but he wants to be noticed as War. Like, he wants me to know who he is. And then I'm like, bro, I never knew you from the start. You were lying from the start. You made up shit from the start. What makes you think that I'm valuing anything about you? You know what I'm saying? Would you value somebody that's lying? Well, yeah, bro, with a 1 month old, 8 days old account, that's exactly what it is. 100% suspicious. You drew the suspicion on yourself when you made up an account that early and then refused to put your picture up. I mean, the suspicion is only on you. I didn't, you drew that suspicion. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news on that, but I don't get why you don't like your picture. Are you ugly? Do you think you're ugly? I mean, it's just a question. Do you think you're ugly? Like, I don't know. Yes, I'm ugly. Well, so what? You don't think there's ugly people? I mean, what you may think is ugly may not be ugly at all. Like, ain't nobody gonna treat you any different because of your picture. Now, if you're trolling people, then yeah, people are gonna pick on you because you're trolling them. But if you're not trolling somebody and you're on my channel, you're safe being who you are here. I wouldn't even let nobody mess with you. And if anybody came here talking crap about you, I would have defended you. But I can't defend you now. Like, somebody comes in here and says anything, I don't know who you are. And I can't treat you any better than I would treat anybody else with an alphabet letter. You know? And there's people that I know that don't like to put their pictures up, but they'll put it up for a little bit and be like, look, you see, this is who I am. You know, and I'm like, all right, I respect that. And then they'll take it off. But at least I know who they say they look like. And sometimes they'll put it up. Mama Latina was the same thing. She didn't like to show her picture. And when I made my point about live and everything, she went over there and put her actual picture up. And Mama Latina's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And Alicia Sable, she puts her picture up. JV puts his picture up. I give all of me and I put my picture up. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is try to help people and help people that truly need help. But is it going to be really you, Rick? How do I know it's going to be really you? Hey, here you go. Do this. Do this sign in your picture. Put it up, and then you can take it right back down. You don't have to leave it up if you don't want. But do this on your profile picture, which is very easy. You could take it right there and there. Boom. And then take it off. But then go find like a car you like. Or go find something that reminds you, that says that's who you are. Whether it's a building, I don't know, a car, or put something up as a picture afterwards so you're not just a letter. At least you're some kind of personality with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanan's 10 years old, and Kanan did it the same thing. He went over there and showed who he is, but he takes his picture off because he don't like to put his picture up. And I'm like, all right, I understand that. Some people may not like their picture up, but being who you are, bro, is not going to make me treat you bad or treat you any different. If anybody picked on you, I would have 100% had your back. Because I don't let people bully people. But when you're not being who you are, and I think you're being fake, then serves you right. Because you shouldn't be playing with people's emotions. I don't like that. I don't play with people's emotions. I'm literally trying to be honest with people. And sometimes my honesty makes me look bad. And I don't care. Bro, I am who I am. God made me this way. God made you that way. And you need to be proud of who you are. I don't know if you're married or not married, but if you're not married, then you should want to meet somebody one day that you might have a relationship. And it may not be on YouTube, but this will help you be yourself and learn how to talk to people and relate to people and learn how to deal with people. Because people are just fake sometimes. You know? I will go and take the perfect picture. Well, I hope you do. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying, just suspect that your account was made a while, literally not that long ago at all. I got rid of Ivy because I literally questioned them, and her thing is, oh, well, I got a new device. No. Peace out, deuces. I'll hide my channel from you. Don't come around. I don't need your sub that bad. I really don't need your sub that bad. I am not even trying to make money off of YouTube no more. I'm not even putting in for AdSense or the super chats. I tried it a couple times and I'm done with it. I'm not interested in it. I'm just trying to talk to people and relate to people. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about making money, I had another idiot ask me to put my Cash App up. Oh, how do you doing that? Put your Cash App up, man. If you put your Cash App up, As soon as I put it up, the homeboy disappeared. I'm like, why are you even asking for my information like that if you freaking ain't, you ain't even got the money anyways? So, and I don't care. I never asked you for crap. I don't ask people like that for crap. I don't care. God's got me. You don't need to get me. God's got my back. That's what matters. If I needed your help, I'd be screwed. If I had to survive off YouTube, I'd be screwed. Oh, Ivy gonna go over there and play stupid. Goodbye, Ivy. I'm getting off medication to help my PTSD. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hannah. I hope you get better. It's gonna be hard, but you got this. One step at a time. I don't even know why I even got on YouTube, to be quite honest. I'm kind of getting tired of it, to be quite honest. After dealing with war, dealing with Sarah Kareem, dealing with even Blair Witch, I'm like, every person so far I met, except for 1 or 3, 4 people, maybe 5, is the only reason why I would even get on YouTube now. And if it wasn't for them, I probably would have flushed YouTube away a while ago. Because YouTube, I feel like they're not trying to pay their people right. They're not looking out for people. AdSense, if I talk about God or if I talk about my religion, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere because of that. And that's who I am. What's up, JV? What up, homie? Yeah, man. I ended up doing the thing that I told you, and man, those kids were jumping all over me, bro. All over. I kept pushing them off. I'm like, this one girl named, I'm not going to say her name, but she wants to try to hug me every 5 seconds, and then I'm like, then she wants to put her arm on my, shoulder, and I'm like, then she's trying to put her head on my shoulder. I'm like, girl, stop. Why? I'm like, cause you're not supposed to be hanging on leaders like that. You're not supposed to be hanging on guys like that. Come on. And then I have other people trying to grab at my hand and trying to, pull me all this way. I'm like, and it was because they didn't see me for at least 2 weeks, because one got canceled, and another time there was nothing there was something going at the church that we couldn't do it. Then kids are full of energy and want to be loved so bad. Bro, you ain't kidding. You're not even kidding. I was getting yanked this way, that way. Come play in the playground. Come and play. I'm like, hold on. I got to make sure all these kids throw their trash away and they don't take it into the playground. So I'm getting yanked every direction. And bro, my head hurts from it. Then I go over there and every kid wants me to push them on the swing. So I'm like doing this, and then running up to the other side, doing it again to other kids. Then I got another kid calling my name, and I'm like, dude. And then I'm not trying to be all contact. I don't mind. I will do one hug, but it's like they want way more than one hug, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And then Billy's around me too, so I'm like trying to teach him that you got to say no, because now they're gonna constantly, and that is, I can say no 100 times, and they're still gonna hug me 101, 101 times at least. And I'm like, and it takes me to look at it, get another, could somebody help me out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be mean, Yeah, I mean, I love kids, bro. I really do. But hey, JTV, Billy, laugh out loud. Yeah, it's my homeboy named Billy. But he's a little bit on the spectrum, and so, you know what I'm saying, and he don't get that. You can't let these little ones hug on them like that. So I don't want to give him the impression that it's okay, even though it's different with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a little bit on the spectrum, but you know, he's got a heart problem too, and he's an adult though. You know, he is an adult, but he's like a child too sometimes, you know, and I love him to death and everything like that, but you know, we got to, like, you know, keep a little eye on him too, because you just got to be careful, you know. So anyways, long story short, I just felt yanked this way, yanked that way. And then as I come into the sanctuary, we're going into the church now, right? All the kids are sitting there. And so the youth pastor goes, hey, sit between these two people. Bro, they're the worst two kids in their whole thing. I go sit in between them, and it's still like a headache. Like, stop, bro, chill. Listen, bro, listen. And they're both, I'm like, Jesus. After just dealing with all the being yanked 100,000 ways, and I thought, okay, maybe the only satisfying part that I got out of it was that the older kids, we did the music, and then the younger kids did arts and crafts. So as I was doing the older kids, I was the one passing the candy out pretty much. Like, whoever got the right answer, they got candy. And then at the end of it, if they dance into the end, and the two will do instructing them how to do these dance moves, and it's all Christian stuff. What's up, Destiny? Kids can tell who has good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But they could be also led astray by, you know, doing that. So I'm trying to teach you can't do that, because some guys will take advantage. What's your name? My name is Josh, bro. So my main thing is that, you know, and the teachers look at me like, oh, tell them one hug. You go tell them one hug. There's just, some of them are just hugging kids, and they just really want. Other one is like, we had to tell one kid, like, and she kept wanting to follow me around everywhere. I'm helping kids out, and she's yanking on trying to take my bracelet out of my hand, and I'm like, yo, stop. And I'm like, please, I can't do that, da-da-da-da. So I'm looking around, and thank God Chrissy comes up and says, you need to listen, stop, da-da-da. But then she goes with her. Instead of just get on, knowing that she was probably not going to listen, she took her with her, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I went up to her, I said, Chrissy, I need some help. Some of these girls are just yanking me too far, and I'm telling them no, but I don't want to get mean with them, because I know their heart is in a good place. I know they just, you know, they're just enjoying the attention, and they might not get it much from their father. So I'm okay with doing it, but what I'm not okay is when other people are looking at me and making it look like I'm not telling them no, and you know what I'm saying? And then I don't want to be looked at as, hey, you know, like that either. Sounds like you're mentoring pretty well. Thank you, Destiny. I'm trying to. But you know, it's other adults that get jealous and get a little, and upset, not upset, but they're like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. That's because they don't come hug you, and they don't want to hug you at all. And then you see somebody else getting hugged, and you're like, you know, and I'm like, girl, you don't think I told this girl to stop like 8-9 times? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's only so much times you could do it, and I am not a person that's going to pull them off to the side and be like, you're not allowed to do. Because at the end of it, I could tell what they're just missing out on love and attention and affection. And they're young. So therefore, I know I can see their innocence. You know what I'm saying? The other one is like, she won't hug nobody, but she keeps coming to hug me. And I'm like, girl, come on. Listen, I know you're my best friend. Okay, I know that. But you can't do that. You can't hang on my shoulder. You can't like always come trying to hug me every 5 seconds. You know, it's supposed to be one hug, but it's like, yeah, right. Like, I picked them up, too, from the school, too, to bring them right next door to our church. And it's a little, you know, it's a little tour, you know. I don't put my age out here, homie. JTV shows account is 10. Oh, my God. Another one? Oh, my God. I just got rid of Ivy that came on here with a new account. Oh, you're 14? All right, I believe you. All right, Jay. TV, but hey, that's my homeboy. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's looking out for me. I got trolls that are making up fake accounts, trying to get back in to the crew. I believe you now because you said you're 14. I don't see anybody going to admit that they're 14 unless they're really 14. So you get a pass. Yeah, trolls are annoying, bro. They really are. I mean, I've been looking at these people's accounts too. I just literally got rid of 2. Rick is supposed to be updating his account and showing his picture, but Rick hasn't come back yet. And Rick has also a new account. Hey, check this out, JV. So I asked Ivy this question. I said, Ivy, why is your account made recently? And you know what she tells me, or he tells me, or whatever that person tells me? Well, I got a new device. And I said, what does having a new device have to do with your YouTube account that you could literally put anywhere? Like that's ludicrous excuse. And then she goes, or he goes, whoever that Ivy person was, goes, okay, bye. And I said, hey, let me help you out really quick. I hid my channel from that person. Hey, listen, you can engage all you want, but if you cannot be real and you cannot be, now I'd rather talk to myself, to be honest. I'd rather talk to 1 or 2 people all day, every day, than talk to somebody that's completely fake, somebody that's hiding stuff and can't be themselves. What's up, Kelly? And what's up, Saquon? So, I'd rather you be real and be honest, and I don't care what you look like. I literally told him, I said, listen, I don't care what you look like. You could be ugly, fat, 3-necked. You could be gay. You could be black. You could be white. You could be both. You could be yellow. Whatever you are. I wouldn't allow nobody to pick on you if you came in here being real. Ain't nobody going to look at your picture and make fun of you because I wouldn't even allow that. And my people ain't going to do it to you. No, none of my people, my squad ain't going to do it. You could literally have 3 heads. You could be a Sasquatch. And you could look whatever which way. We're not judging you like that. What we're judging if you're going to be truthful, honest, or fake. I don't listen. People, young people, this is an adult channel. 100% an adult channel. If young people come on here and they're honest, I give them credit for it. Why? Because they could have came in here and said they were 29. They could have came in here and said they were 39. They could have came in there and said any age they wanted. And instead they told their actual age. So I'll give you respect for that. And I ain't going to throw you out for it. But you ain't going to sit here and curse. And you're not going to sit there and act like you're 29 or 30. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. That's just how I run my channel. And my mods, they know that too. They'll back me up on it. I get to take my boot on Friday because if you don't remember, I broke my leg. Oh, yeah, Kelly, you did say that. You broke your leg. All right, girl. Hey, listen, when they take that boot out, you better hold your nose. Go get some Febreze, okay? Some Glade. Soon as they break that boot open, take that boot out, you go. Trolls honestly are not cool, but they think they are. And listen, my trolls are persistent. Ask JV. I got some persistent trolls, okay? My trolls are so persistent that I almost want to hug them and cry for them because they outed themselves. I've never bullied or picked on no one, okay? I literally have backed up so many people, and I backed them up. I did prayers for them. I gave them not 1 chance, not 2 chances. I gave them 3 chances. And then they come back and act like we have a special bond. I said, what kind of bond do we have that is special if you're lying to me? I'm doing prayers for somebody that ain't an alcoholic, and you're putting pictures of somebody else up. Why? Stalker activities as trolls. Jeez. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Because personally, I wouldn't do that. And if somebody says, listen, you want to be a part of this chat, you want to be a part of this group so bad, but you cannot put your actual photo up, so you know that if you're honest about your age, you could stay on. But late at night, if the talk gets bad, if I'm roasting trolls, or if we're talking about something very serious and it's not kid matter, it's because this is an adult channel. It's not just because some kids come in here don't mean that I'm going to turn around and say, let's talk about Sesame Street, or let's talk about, Fox 32 Kids Club. No, I'm not talking about that. Like, we talk about serious situations. My life is serious. What I'm going through in life is serious. And it's not for young kids. But if a young kid is going through depression, anxiety, and doesn't feel like they're placed in the world, or don't have somewhere to be loved, then you could come here and be loved. Because JV's got kids. I got kids. Mods will give the warning for all the kids to go to bed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all I ask the young bloods that are young, if the mods say it's nighttime, guys, like, this is not the talk for you, y'all just need to take that as okay, no problem, mad love, and then just take the exit and come back later or tomorrow. More likely it's tomorrow if it's late. If it's late, you just come back tomorrow. Ain't nobody kicking you out like that, like, telling you not to come back. What they're saying is it's not your conversation. What we're saying is sometimes I could get heated up and I'm roasting trolls. Bro, if I'm roasting trolls, you don't need to hear what I'm saying, because it's not meant for you. You get what I'm saying? And I shouldn't be doing it either. And not to say that all my content is roasting trolls, because it's not. I talk about God. I talk about depression, anxiety. We talk about real life, real situations, real events. And some of the events ain't made for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole P. Diddy thing. Like, I was talking about the things that P. Diddy did. I wouldn't want you guys listening to some of the stuff that P. Diddy did. Like, that's not content for a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old. No, you guys shouldn't be listening to that. So those conversations are had late at night when I think we're with adults, and any young kid should just be like, all right, no, JV's my homeboy. That's my brother. He literally my brother. Like, and Latina Mama, she's another one that's family. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my people will have your back too, bro. But as long as you're respectful, as long as you're honest, as long as you come with like, hey, I'm not being a troll, I'm just here to talk, vent, and communicate, then we got you, bro. Oh yeah, I got some cool mods. And I don't have a lot of mods, but the mods I do have are the mods I would trust. Like, they show their photos. I could call them. Well, not Latina Mama, but Latina Mama, I done seen her a lot. I done talked to her a lot. But JV, I got his personal number. I got his work, information. And JV's got my personal information. JV knows more about my life than anybody probably that I even mess with in real life. Like, in my own, like, I don't got a buddy that I talk. I don't talk to Billy. And I was talking to Billy today. And Billy, I've called him, right? And he calls me, and I don't answer it, and then he keeps calling me. Finally called me up, and then he asked me a question. And I start talking about a certain situation. He pulls the phone from his ear. And I'm like, hello? Hello? Click. Then he calls me back. Oh, what happened? Nah, homie. I know when somebody pulled the phone from their ear and not listen. So I said, I'm 14. No, you're good to stay for the conversation, bro. You're good. I'm just saying, late at night, and when the conversation turns, if it turns, and it gets, like, if it gets to, like, me roasting somebody, you're just going to have to take that turn and leave for a few minutes and come back. Or if it's late at night, just come back tomorrow. But no, you're good right now, bro. I'm not talking about anything disgusting right now or bad. And I usually don't. You know what I'm saying? My content ain't bad. But you don't know. Like, I've been having ups and down days, and sometimes my days get a little bit more bumpier than I wanted to be. Yeah, well, you're 14. You're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking more like the 9 and 10 year olds. But yeah, you're still young, though. You shouldn't be listening to stuff like that. But yeah, but listen, the whole thing is, bro, you got to be careful what you listen to and who you listen to and who you have as y'all's role models. Because at 14, man, you're impressionable and the demons want you, bro. The devil wants you. They know you have more innocence as a young child. As 14, you have a thing of innocence in you. You have not broke the barriers like a lot of adults do with drugs, with hooking up with girls, and all this stuff. And you got a lot of innocence in you. So the devil wants to seek and destroy and devour. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, you need to watch what you listen to, who you admire, who you look in as somebody to keep around. And that's why I don't kick young people out, because also I help with youth kids. So being and learning how to talk to you guys is something I want to learn anyways. So at the end of it, I'm okay with talking to you guys to a certain extent. But sometimes my content is not for you, and that's when you need to know when to throw yourself out. I shouldn't have to say, hey, Jay, leave. My mom shouldn't even have to tell you that if it comes down to when the conversation isn't about that. Like if I'm dealing with a troll or I'm dealing with, I'm heated up in something, then I want to vent to people that could understand me, which would be adults. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got Charles back as much as I can. But, I don't even understand how y'all get on an adult content, though, and that's what I worry about you guys about. Because you guys, I've seen a lot of other people's lives, and they're cussing, they're talking about women, they're talking about drugs, they're talking about all this stuff, and you guys shouldn't be a part of that. And you need to be careful who you listen to. That's why I say you got to be careful what YouTubers you have in your life. You know what I'm saying? You need to be around people that would talk positive to you and give you guys insight and help you out. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, sometimes, it's adult content, which would be that I'm talking about adult things. And I don't want to have to be like, oh, I got a young kid here. I can't say that. I want to be able to be me. And my mods know when it's time for y'all to go because they're parents. We're all parents. I'm a parent. JV's a parent, Latina Mama's a parent, Gazelle's a parent, Alicia is a parent. So if they tell you go, just be respectful. No, you could, like I said, you're good, but I'm telling you, if it comes down to it, be careful. If they tell you to leave, don't get disrespectful with them. Just be like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, okay, I understand. When is it good to come back? And they'll tell you. I'm just saying, don't disrespect them or don't take it a bad way, because this channel is not based like that. But I've been learning to slow myself down so my content can be with you guys in it too. All right, thank you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to go. Now, I'm just saying you got to be careful and you got to know when they tell you go and not. Last time we told that to somebody, they got all pissed off about it. And I'm like, bro, you want to get pissed off, I can make sure you never come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was only because at my time, it was like freaking 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm like, bro, it's like 12 o'clock in the morning. You shouldn't even be awake right now. Like, go to sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you guys being up late listening to content that's only meant for adults, That's the only thing. But right now, I'm talking about anxiety, depression. I'm talking about the youth and talking about, how the art kids was going and everything like that. And boy, man, they definitely missed me, man. I felt like, and it was only for like, what, a couple hours or something like that. I felt like I was there 8 hours because I felt like I was getting yanked this way, getting yanked that way, push the swing in, push the swing there, push it in, come sit by me, no, you come sit with me. Oh, sit between the two worst kids in the thing. And I'm like, bro, y'all are bad. Like, you be quiet. You stop messing with him. And then And then I let them sit together. And that's the thing I say. He goes, sit between them. And at first I said between them, and he was like, oh, come on, man. Do. I said, listen, I'll give you a chance. If you do good, oh, wow. Some girl I didn't even know, JV, just messaged me talking about that she's going to talk to somebody, see if they can help me with my storage, too. So we'll see. Hopefully that works out. Are you still here, JV? Yeah, I don't really care if I got a lot of viewers. I really don't. And one thing I hate is when people are like, oh, you, it's only me here. So what? And then I'm talking to you, homie. Don't worry about my viewers. They'll come and go. And, every time when I'm about to get off, it seems like all my people show up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I hate when people worry about my view counts. All right, bro, don't worry about it. I'm okay. I've had no viewers on, and I have talked the whole daggone time. And then I replayed it, and it got, 100 to 200 more views later. So at the end of it, I'm okay. It's a lot of my people that don't come here, that aren't here now, I replay my live, they'll watch it again. And they'll be like, don't worry, I'll watch it. And I'm like, oh, thank you, bro. And that helps me out, too. And Jade, if you want to help me out, too, go to my shorts and like my shorts and press and comment on it. Because I talk about God and give like 30-second advices, about Jesus and stuff like that. So, and it's good, man. It's inspiring. Yeah, man, that would help me out too. And also, if JV, I don't know if JV's all right with it, but JV is a cool homeboy too. But he does a lot of jewelry content, bling bling content, But he curses, so he doesn't. He's not like me. When a young jitterbug goes on he throws him out. He like, nope, I curse and it's different than me because I don't curse, but actually he doesn't even do that much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gagan, come on, bro. Nobody, you need to stop that, bro. This is a Christian thing. I believe in Jesus. If you're not going to talk about Jesus on here, why would you come on here talking about, a false God? That I don't believe in that. So, and nobody in here does. So why do you do that? Why do you put Ram? I mean, why? That we got into it already, right? And then what happened once you got back, Gagan? What happened? I let you be. I said, what's up, bro? And I dropped it with you, right? Didn't I drop it with you, bro? And then what do you do when you get on a Christian guy that believes in Jesus, the Messiah, and that worships him? You come here talking about the Rams. Bro, we don't care about that here. This is America. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard today. Yeah, I don't get it. I know he's not Muslim, he's Hindu. And I'm like, dude, if you believe in your people, then it's fine. I don't mind having you here as a friend. Even the other one, Liverpool, he's Muslim. And he came around for a while, but he never even talked about his Muslim traditions at all. I just found out recently. I was like shocked. You were there, Gagan, when I was talking to remember about the Muslims? I believe our God. Well, bro, you don't believe in one God. You believe in gods. So I don't know why you would say God and not add your big apostrophe S. You don't believe in God. You believe in gods. No, if you respect my God, then you wouldn't be coming here talking about Ram. You wouldn't have said anything. You would have just said, hey, what's up, Josh? How you doing, bro? That's it. If you respect my God, then my God says do not worship any other gods or any other idols but me. So why, if you respect my God, then you wouldn't be coming here talking about Ram Man. You would have just came in here and be like, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Maybe when you run your YouTube live, you could go Ram, Jakuzan, whatever. I don't know, bro. Any God you got, you could put him in your order. You could say, hey, this is my God of thunder, my God of food, my God of the wind, my God of the air. But all those are Jesus, the Messiah, and that's who I believe in. So if you ain't going to talk about Jesus, bro, then why do I need you to infect my people? Come on, bro. I don't go there doing that to you. And listen, bro, if you had your own little thing, you were talking about your Hindu-ness, I never would go in there and start talking about, I would have just said, hey, bro, he believes, that's what he believes in, and I would have just showed support to you as a friend. I would have been like, hey, what's up, Gagan? How you doing, bro? You doing? How's life? You all right? I wouldn't go out there to debate or start, it's almost like you're trying to flick me, and you don't want to flick me, because you flick me, you're going to end up leaving with 2 black eyes and a fat lip. And I'm not wanting to do that to you. So I'm trying to be cool with you and just be like, come on, Gagan, be if you don't agree and I don't agree with yours, then just let bygones be bygones. Be respectful to me so I can be respectful to you. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? I got a Hindu friend. Artie's Hindu. I know she loves and believes in her beliefs. She goes to prayers on Tuesdays or something to the temple. She does all that stuff. But Artie's never came on my live and ever talked about any of her stuff because she knows who I represent. And she respects that. And if you respect that, then you're not trying to ram me. You're going to be, what's up, Josh? How you doing, my brother? Or how you doing, man? You doing okay today? And I would be like, hey, Gagan, I'm doing good. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be bygones, bro. I just don't want to start a bunch of stuff, bro, because I know Hindu are good people, and I'm not lying, man. And before you left last time, I kept saying, and you dumb left before I even could say it, I'm like, Hindu people are kind-hearted, good people, but that does not mean you're not led astray, and you are led astray, but you guys are kind people. You guys, truly, I like you guys better than the Muslims. I ain't gonna lie. I do like you guys, but that doesn't mean that I worship your God. No. I would never worship your God. I worship my God only. He's the only man I would bow down to is the Messiah, Jesus Christ. That's it. I'm not bowing down to any idols. I'm not bowing down to a cross. Listen, I wear this in my neck. I don't worship this. I wear it around my neck. I do not worship this. This is a symbol of what God and what Jesus did for me. Okay? This is a symbol of saying, and when I see it reflecting, it reminds me to calm down. It reminds me, hey, Jesus says be forgiving, be loving, be neighborly. If somebody asks for something, give them double than what they ask. I support that. So, if you want to talk about the Rams, you better be talking about the St. Louis Rams. And they're not in the Super Bowl, so there's nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Last time I talked to you, you were like, oh, my food comes from this God. And I'm like, your food, you might think comes from your God, but that food came from my God. He made the world. That God did not make the trees. That God did not make the sun. That God did not make the moon. That God did not make the grass and all the nature and the seeds. That God did not make it. My God made that. He made it, and he did that in the beginning. So that's the truth. And that's what I'm representing. I'm not representing anything other than that, homie. I mean, I do think Hindu people are nice, good people. I pray for you guys. I pray for you guys so hard. Sometimes, like, as I love Artie, Artie's like special, and I know most every Indian I met has been so nice and patient, and they don't get as angry as other people do, which is a good thing. You know, you got so much going for you, but you're just still looking the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And the Muslims are the same way. I mean, Catholics are doing the same thing, Brandon, and this is in Christianity. Catholics, they be praying to Mother Mary. They literally do chants for the apostles and Peter and Saint Peter and all this stuff. And in the Bible, it says, do not do that. It says, do not worship any other God but me. And when you praying to Blessed Mother, you're not supposed to pray to the Mother. You pray to the Father. And when I was young, I went to Catholic school, but I was always taught when they did the Hail Mary to not do it. And I was always taught to not pray to any other God or any other things. Don't pray to a cross. Don't pray to a statue. You only pray to God. And I kept that as my childhood all the way up. And then we went to another school which wasn't Catholic. And that's when I started learning, you know, even more, which is basically the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So the Catholics got the same daggone Bible. They're just adding in a lot of nonsense. And you got to understand that the devil gets in the church. The devil gets in there and tries to change things in the church. Add things that should not be added. And does things that they should not be done. And those churches, man, some of them are still thriving because the devil's in there. You know, it becomes a money scheme and a money thing and a money grab. And some places are actually legit. But I don't see some Catholics back in the day were having a lot of hidden secrets that came to light. And they weren't good at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know, so not trying to knock the Catholic things, but just like I said, people can be led astray, and even God's people can be led astray. So it's not just the Muslims, and it's not just the Hindus. It's not just, it's Catholics too. There's what about Jehovah Witnesses? You know, they're doing things that is not of the Bible, and you got to be careful. And some of them are hardcore prayers, just like the Hindus are hardcore religion people. Muslims too. They're so hardcore about God, but then they're led astray because they're following Muhammad and giving Muhammad more credit than the Messiah, which makes no sense at all. Everything Jesus wasn't, these messiahs or these false prophets are all saying. Like, come on, I just recently found out that Muhammad had a 6-year-old wife and a 9-year-old wife and an 11-year-old wife. What? Well, that sounds like Fox 32 Kids. What is this? Nickelodeon. Come on, bro. We're not doing no Nick at Night here. Nah, I don't represent that. If it's good, it's from God. If it's bad, it's from the devil. God ain't giving no bad like that on you. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to know when you're being attacked. And if not, like when you pray to your God, has he came and spoke to you? Did your God ever speak to you? Has your God ever gave you any type of spiritual feeling at all? Have you felt him and felt his presence? You know you haven't. You know you sit there endless hours praying and you don't feel not a dang on thing. Go pray to my Messiah. Go pray to my Jesus. I guarantee you, if you truly praying to him, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel goosebumps in your body. You're going to feel a satisfying feeling like you never felt before. And you know why? Because you're truly making connections. And the deeper your connections get in with Christ and with Jesus, the more you're going to feel. The more you're going to feel that presence. And then you're going to be feeling the righteousness. And that's a blessing. So thank you for reminding me about that. I'm going to get some water. Here, you want? Let me put ET back up. Gagan comes over here talking about the Rams. Like, come on, bro. ET done fell with all that bling bling he's wearing. There you go. Tell ET about it, Gagan. He'll listen to you. Because I damn sure will. Oh. So refreshing. So what's up? Who's still on here? There's at least one person on here. Who's my one person? I know Gagan left with his tail between his butt. He always does that. He likes to talk, say some dumb stuff, and then he'll leave whenever he feels stupid. All he basically had to do is be like, okay, like, I'm not going to debate you every time you show up on my thing. Just say what's up. If you can't say that, then just say goodbye. He's like, I respect your God. No, you don't. If you respect my God, then you wouldn't have came up with the ram. You would have just came up and been like, what's up? Like when he said my food came from his God, I'm like, no, it did not. Absolutely did not. It's Gagan, he's a Gagan. Gagan is such a Gagan. What a Gagan, he's such a daggone Gagan. Don't be a Gagan. So I got two people just watching me, huh? Ooh, that's a little weird. That's a little scary. I'm gonna call you guys the watchers. So anyway, what should we talk about now? Hey, JV, man, are you still on here? There's some things I want to talk to you about. I don't want to talk to you on here about it. I wanted to tell you about what happened with this talk that I had. That made me feel like what I text you about. Man, I put so much ice that my water goes by so fast. Man, you guys are so chatty today. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this chatting you guys are doing. Like, I can't read all that. My eyes are hurting. Slow down, Tito. Slow down. You're too fast with that butt. But yeah, man. God is good. I mean, as much as I've been struggling, and I've been struggling, and my mind, I don't know what direction I'm supposed to go. Like, I know that I gotta do a few things for sure. But I just don't know what avenue I'm gonna take, because I feel like one way I'm being told, yes, this is good, and then there's another way that I have somebody saying, well, no, what if you're stuck out there? What if it doesn't end up your way? And I'm like, well, I got you guys. Like, but I don't think they want to see me even go for, like, because I would have to go for at least 5 to 6 months, I'm thinking, and I know that I would miss the church so much, because I'm a big part of that church, man. I really love that church. I don't know why. I've never loved the church more than I love this one. And even though I've been around a couple snakes in the grass, because there's snakes everywhere, people don't understand that they can't blame God for snakes. Snakes are out there, man, and I can't stand with people. And I did this before. When my father died, what's the number one person I blame? I blame God. And I shouldn't have blamed God. I should have been celebrating that God took my father to heaven. But instead, the devil was telling me, no, he took your only family from you. Look at your family now. They're turning their back on you. Look, you were exactly like your father, and who do you have now? He kept reminding me about the lost, not the fact that my father is being taken care of right now. Instead, I'm thinking of the selfish thing, which is, I wish my dad was still here, and I would still be a part of so much more if he was, because he was the person that relayed to me the most. But losing him and drinking and then starting to back away from life and blame God and wear that on my chest changed a lot of me. And it made me, listen, my dad taught me the machismo type of attitude. Do not ask people for anything. If you're hungry, don't even ask them for food. Don't look at them like, it was just like, even when we were young, that was one thing that, no, you don't stare. No, you don't act this way. You don't ask people for nothing. And we were raised a certain way. And that stuck with me for all my life. I didn't want to ask anybody for nothing. Nothing. Right? I feel like, if God wanted me to have it, he would have gave it to me. I wouldn't have to ask for it. I could ask him. I would always pray and ask God for a favor, or ask God to help me. But, God uses other people in ways like no other. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, even my boy JV's reminded me of that and be like, God's got you, homie. God's got you. Like, nah, man. So yeah, so what? They failed you, but God's got you. And I got a little church hurt before, and I felt so disappointed. But at the end of it, I'm grateful, because why would I want to be in another bad situation? Even though I thought it was an opportunity. I thought that situation was more an opportunity than a bad situation. But at the end of it, maybe God has another route for me. He's like, no, Daytona is not for you right now. Doesn't mean I'm never going to come back, because I made some good communication with some good people down here. And I would want to come back one day. You know what I'm saying? But I want to come back independent. I want to come back, you know what I'm saying, healthy. I want to come back mentally right. And I can't come back mentally right if I'm broken. And I can't move in with somebody else all broken in pieces with anxiety, depression, you know what I'm saying, and sadness, and think that they're going to put me together. No, I got to put myself together. And, I know I got to do it for myself. And this is how I can do it for myself, is by leaving for a little while. And then, I know that God's going to bring me back one day. And if not, maybe God's got another path for me that's going to be way better. Maybe my future wife could be either in St. Augustine or Jacksonville. Maybe I'm meant to be somewhere. Maybe there's somebody that's going to be struggling with depression, anxiety, hurt, pain. And I'm going to go there. I'm going there to help, learn how to help and rebuild myself. But as I'm rebuilding myself, I could talk to other people and show them, man, God works in mysterious ways. God, and pass my energy, because I know I got a good energy. I have almost like an empath personality, which I feel like I could feel emotion and I could give out my emotion. I could I could make somebody laugh. And I know every time when I used to work with people, they would be like, man, every time I'm waiting for you to come in, because your energy and your charisma, your laughter, and your joking around and your smile, like, it radiates. Like, I could feel that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. I don't want to come in and to a crowd and everybody go, oh, man, this guy's going to drain the life out of me. Oh, man, this guy's not even funny. No, when they come see me, they're like, yo, I can't wait to work with Josh. He makes me laugh. He makes me feel good about myself. I even vent to him, and he shares, the wisdom of what he went through and what he's going through. That's what I want. I want to touch people's lives that's going to better their life, not destroy their life, not hurt them, not bring any type of chaos or inconvenience. I don't want to inconvenience nobody, bro. All I want to do is feel accepted and feel that I'm loved and feel that somebody truly has my back. That's all I want. And I can't seem to find that even in my own family. I can't seem to find that. I can't even seem to get that from my own kids that I've literally raised and paid. One, I paid child support and completely paid off all child support with him. The other ones, two, I raised by myself. And I feel like they don't even truly give me the love and affection. They're about their own life. And it hurts, because it's like, I've always thought, hey, man, my kids will always be there for me. I can make these kids are going to have my back just like I had theirs. And a lot of them, they don't. They just think about themselves, and they make a family of their own. And then now, they leave, go to another state. And now I'm like, I wouldn't even leave this state because you guys were here. And here I am, you guys are leaving me. And it hurts. But I know God's telling me, don't worry, Josh. Don't worry. We're going to rebuild you, restore you. Once I get myself going and I get myself more together, my kids are going to be a part of my life. And I'm going to be proud of having them in my life. And I'm not going to take out the fact that they weren't there or they left for so many years. I don't care about that. I want to restore the relationship. I want them to know they're always welcome in my house, that they could always come to see me, and they could always come stay with me if they need. My house would always be open to any of my kids, even my stepkids that aren't even mine, girlfriends that I dated that I helped raise their kids. I literally told them, listen, me and your mom are not together, but just know if you ever need me, you could look me up and I would be there for you. I would still be there for you. Even though your mom hurt me, even though I feel destroyed by your mom, I will still be there for you. Like, I wouldn't turn my back on you because I don't do fake. I can't be in somebody's life and just turn my back on them and say, oh, leave. You're nothing to me. Oh, you're not my kid. I don't want you. No, you're still like my kid. I still want you in my life. I still want to hang out with you. I still want you to be in my life. Like, I don't know why people don't have any love and compassion anymore for each other. And kids, these kids these days aren't learning it at all because their mother ain't teaching them. People ain't teaching compassion no more. People ain't teaching, and then when it happens to them, they're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, you see, that's what happens right there." You need to have compassion for your kids. And I had so much compassion for mine, and yet I'm still going through it. But at the end of it, I'm not holding resentment. I'm holding the fact that I still want to provide for them, even as adults. I still want to be there for them. I still want to take care of them. I don't want to say, "Oh, you're an adult, leave my house." No, I never told them that. I'm just sad that their mom got strung on drugs as bad as she did. You know what I'm saying? And they got to feel that she picked another person over her own kids. And then by doing that, my kids are wearing that burden on their chest. And now they are doing it to other people because they learned it from their mother. And now it's like they'll do to anybody else because that's what they saw. That's what they felt. Like when your mother leaves you for another guy in drugs and then gets clean, and the kids think they're about to go back to their moms. And I said, no, let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a bit. We're going to make sure she stays clean. And then she goes right back to the street within a month, 2 months after that. So they got their mom for 2 months. And then she picked another guy over them again. The same guy over again. It took for this guy to pass away for her to actually get the help that she needed. And then still relapse. But now she's fixing her life. But it's like, I did so much and never asked a dime for her. Never asked one dime from her. And then when I needed her, she helped me like maybe once or twice with a little bit. And then when I truly needed her, she turned her back on me. And I was like, oh, wow. All the stuff that I've done for you and I helped you and I never took you for child support, never went after you, and you couldn't even back me up twice. Like, literally the first time wasn't even much. The second time I'm like, and then I was like, oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. But at the end of it, I don't hold no remorse over it. I still don't. But it still saddens me because it shows you that what you do for other people, they won't do for you. I remember picking her up and giving her money when she was on the streets while I still watched her kids. She literally claimed the taxes that she got, and we couldn't get it because she claimed it. And she should have never claimed those kids at all because she had no rights to them. And they were with me for years. And she was supposed to give that money back to us. And she goes, well, I'm just going to give it because I accidentally did it. And she took the whole thing and spent it on drugs. And I never got a piece of that money back. And really ticked me off. And then when she finally got clean, I asked her to back me up to get my stuff into a storage so I could start, this thing with depression and anxiety and get the proper help. And she refused to even back me up on it at all. And I'm like, wow, all I've done and how many times I picked her up, how many times I let her even come to stay the night so the kids could just have their mom for a night. And I did so much, and I never got the proper credit, or never got the proper credit from anyone for it, not even her own mother. Like, and I'm like, what the heck? That sucked. But hey, that's life, you know what I'm saying? Life will disappoint you. That's just a part of life. But it's all good. I'll get my stuff together again and then restart it all over again. I've done this. Well, I'm about to get off here. I only wanted to stay on a little bit. Doesn't seem like there's much going on live today, so I'm probably going to get off here in just a few minutes. I might come back on later, I might not. Man, I got some sick hoodies. I got some really cool hoodies. I got some really cool hoodies. I got some really cool jackets. Got some really cool jeans. I got some really cool shirts. I'm blessed for all the struggles that I go through. I'm still blessed, and I know that if I put everything I have into a small storage unit for right now, I can restore my life, restart my life, and then I could go get my own place, get my own small little place, whatever it may be. But, I think my whole thing in life that I want to do is I don't want to work a 9 to 5 and then come home and just be of the world like that. I want to help and be a part of God's plans. Yes, I want to be able to work a 9 to 5 and make money, but I also want to be a part of God's plan. If I'm not doing that, then I don't feel that I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my life. I don't want to do that anymore. I've worked hard and worked from the ground up to management and worked my way up to management in every position I've ever worked at. I've always worked myself up to the top or close to the top. And I can tell you right now that I'm so tired of it, because those people want you to do things that aren't right. And it's not morally right, and it's not religious right, it's not right. And I want to go somewhere where I can help people and get paid for it, or help people and at least have a living. I don't need to have money in abundance. I don't need to have extra cash to where I could buy a bunch of nice stuff. I have nice stuff now. I just want to have enough to survive. Like, I work so hard at this church, and I really wish that the church could have hired me to do something there to where I could really be a part of the church. But and they got a schooling, they got all this other stuff going on there, and it's like, and I go there and I donate my time and I help, and I do it for God, and I do it to help the children out, and I do it to help the youth kids out, I do it to help, the pastor out, but at the end of it, I can't pay my bills doing that. I can't survive doing that. I've been doing that for so long now, and then I'm thinking, God will provide for me. God will give me what I need when I need it, and usually I do get it, but I haven't got. I feel like I've been just struggling lately, and the people that I think that truly would have my back are the people that don't. They have my back to an extent, but then they're like, they say comments that makes no sense. Like, I tell them my plan, and I feel like, they have my back to an extent, but then they're like, I don't know. I could be overreading things. I don't know. Hey, Mama Latina. Oh, what's up, Valley? I wasn't getting any of these comments. None of these comments came up. I don't know why. I guess my comments froze. Hey, Tony, I already know that you're freaking war. I already know you're war. So, you might as well just change your name to War. Because I know you're war. You said, and you asked me, how do I know you're war? Come on, just ask me. I'm in. What's up, girl? Oh, the lurkers. So I guess you saw the Mr. Beast thing. The lurkers. Listen, just be honest, bro. You want to stick around, just be honest. So you're not going to be honest, Tony? I'm giving you the opportunity, the once in a lifetime opportunity to be honest. I won't give any more opportunities. But I'm telling you, be honest. I already know the answer. I already know the answer. You don't. I just want to see if you're going to be honest. It's really all. I'm no fool. I wasn't born yesterday. And mama ain't raised no fool. So hard to get people to just be honest. Like, who are you really fooling? Aren't you tired of being a liar? Like, aren't you tired of being deceitful? Like, and you notice how he's saying nothing, right? You notice that he's really having to sit and think very hard about telling the truth. All right. So I guess we're playing that card. Valley, me valley. I don't know if she's still on. She probably left because she didn't think I was reading her thing. Mama Latina, are you still on or did you leave too? So I don't like Muslims? Yeah, I did not see Valley was on. Dude, I didn't get any of these messages. Who the hell is David? His account made 2 weeks ago. Oh my god. It's like Attack of the damn Trolls, bro. Are you serious right now? This is just disgusting. Let me message Valley and say hi to her. I just messaged her. Well, I guess Mama Latina left me too because she's not answering me. Tony's definitely war. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Tony's war, and let me tell you how I know Tony's war. I'm just going to say it even though this Dippy Longstockings ain't going to get it, but I'm going to let you know why I know he's war. He went to JV and said the same exact thing that he said in my thing. I'm not asking to be let back in, but I'm just letting you know da 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 da. Tony said the same exact thing when I blocked him and said that I thought that he was war because he was on, and then shortly after that, war popped up with the war thing. So that's how we suspected it. But he went to JV's thing and messaged JV, and JV was like, "It's up to you if you want to let him back in, but I think we should." And I said, "Well, I'm good with it. Let's just bring him back in. We'll find out who he really is." Sure enough, I give it a war, and now Tony's popping up. I already know Tony's war. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. People aren't going to use the same words in different accounts like that unless they're the same people. People don't say, "I'm not asking to let back in, but, blah, blah, I miss you guys, and and I'm going to miss you guys, and, I still wanted to support you guys, And sure enough, he's doing the same thing again. That's just weird. And so that's how I know war is Tony. And then you go under the Tony account, and it's exactly 5 years old, which was exactly what War's old account was. Jesus. This is just borderline sad. And then I gave him the opportunity to come clean, and he still doesn't want to come clean. Like, why doesn't he want to come clean? Because he's got something to hide. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. Jesus. No, thank you. The hell? Alright, man, I'm about to get off, guys. I didn't want to really be on here that long anyways. I'm almost on here for 2 hours. That's good enough for right now. Alright, man, I'm outie. Peace.